Okay, hello again, this is Paul Marsden here with you in Longford Library, continuing our series of talks on keeping ourselves intact mentally during this unprecedented thing that's faced us all recently. And in previous talks I spoke to you about sleep, how to get a good night's sleep, how to calm your mind down. We looked at resilience, and today I'm going to go slightly deeper into resilience with you and give some more practical steps that you can use to stay more resilient in the face of all this stuff. Now, first of all, last day we looked at what resilience was, and we saw resilience is all about bouncing back. When something adverse happens to you, something stressful hits you, you're knocked off your perch when that happens to you, but you come back to yourself then after that. And people who are resilient come back more quickly from that. And it's happened to all of us over the course of our life. Something stressful has happened to us unexpectedly, out of the blue, something hit us. It could be an illness, financial thing, a family thing, bereavement, whatever it was, and we thought, I'd never handle that, I'd never cope with that. But you did. You handled that, you dealt with it, you got through it, and you can look back at it now and talk about it. And that means that we're resilient. We're all resilient to a point. We have good resilience in there. And don't ever forget that. You already coped with difficult things in the past. You'll handle stuff in the future. So some practical things about that. One of the first things I did with you on the first day I spoke to you, you can check back on these videos, previous videos we've done here with you, is just to breathe properly. We forget to breathe sometimes. And not completely, or we wouldn't be here, but we do forget to breathe properly sometimes. And just now, as you're watching this, just stop a little bit and just take a nice deep breath in for a second and breathe out. And one good resilience builder is during the day to do that several times. Just be aware of your breathing. Just breathe in for a second, hold it, and just breathe out. And that's been shown just to calm things down greatly in your body and also your mind. It's a split-second thing to do, and that can happen every so often during the day and can really calm things down for you greatly. Now, you've had things in the past that you've bounced back from, and you've done certain things to help you do that bounce back thing. And one thing that you've used, I'm sure, and I'd say to you again, use it again, is your friendships and your network of people around you. They're really important, very, very vital at this time when this stuff's happening. Your connections you have with these people. So keep those going, either using Zoom or on your phone, just a chat, or wave at somebody, but keep those networks going. Because you've heard the old saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. And that's true. Very, very true. And when you talk to them about something and get off your chest and say it to them, it often appears to be not as big or as huge as it was. It's somehow much more manageable. And you can use that again when you talk to friends. So be sure to keep those friends there and talk to them. That social network is a massive, massive de-stressor and a great resilience builder. And that's been shown again over and over. Another thing is activity and movement. Great resilience builder. Any kind of movement. A walk, just in the evenings, some time for yourself, or even movement during the day. If you're static and sitting in the same spot all the time, and in our work and our jobs very often we are doing that. We're sitting there in the same spot, in a computer screen or something during the day, and we don't move. And that in itself can build up stress in us. So just movement. Stand up, stretch, just look into a far distance, and just take a few deep breaths. Massive, massive resilience builder and de-stressor. Also, movement raises your mood. You feel an awful lot better. When you go for a walk, or go to the garden and do something, or you paint something in the house, you'll feel an awful lot better having done that. So the physical movement lifts up your mood. That's well known. If you're, say, waiting to, when I feel better, I go and paint that, or I go for that walk when I feel a lot better, when I feel a better mood, will you be waiting? Because that takes a while to happen. But just go for the walk. Paint the bit of wall you're going to do something like that, and you'll find straight away the mood lifts just from doing that. And that again is well documented in a lot of research about that. We know now there are molecules called myokines produced in your muscles when you move your muscles rhythmically, when you walk or play a sport or dance or something like that, and that lifts up your mood in some cases. It also helps with health and all sorts of other things, immune system, digestion, all sorts of things, but there are some that affect mood directly, so those muscle molecules as well. Very important. So movement, breathing properly, like I said. And then during the day, some kind of self-care time for yourself. Just those 5 minutes, or 4 minutes even, doesn't matter. Just time just for you, just to unwind a bit every so often, and just to put a boundary on that and have that minute that you can have just for yourself. And it could be 3 or 4 minutes to have that cup of tea for yourself, or some just relax. Even going to the bathroom can be your moment. Some people's very, very busy lives, going to the bathroom or the one time they have just to unwind, relax, and just calm down. And then back out again to face the next thing coming at them. But remember, you're not a Duracell bunny. During the day, you need something to do to recharge yourself. Otherwise, you will get worn out over the course of the day. And those tiny moments, just to yourself, and just to realise and be conscious of this is my moment just for me, is a great recharging thing to do and a great resilience thing to do. And a few minutes of that make a huge difference. If you keep going all day, you'll exhaust yourself, then your temper will go, your mood goes, things just don't go right for you at all. But taking that moment every so often during the day just to wind down, just to calm down, to relax, will bring huge benefits, huge rewards when that happens to you. And one important thing as well is perspective. Get things in your mind into perspective. Because we can often think, oh, I'll never cope with this. You have to think, well, this thing I'll deal with. That thing is more difficult. So you have to look at these things in proportion to one another. Then they're much more manageable. So doing that, just seeing what you can change, what you cannot change is important. Having a look at what you can do something about. So you have worries, difficulties, problems coming up. Have a look then, what can I change in that? Can I deal with that? Can I change something in there to make it better? If you can, then do that. If you can't, then just leave that on the back burner, because you can't change it now, you can't deal with it now, so it'll have to happen later. Or you can't change it at all, it's out of your hands completely, then just put it to one side and focus on what you can change right now in your life. That's really important. And one utmost important thing is your good night's sleep. That's really important, to get a really good night's sleep. And whatever you can do to enhance that night's sleep, do that. So regularize your sleeping pattern, which you can. Get about the same time each night, same time each morning. Get that pattern built into your life. Get a good night's sleep. You will wake during the night several times. That's fine. People do that all the time. You turn over, back to sleep again. That's okay. But really value your sleep. And watch things like coffee and tea and so on, the damage they can do to you to keep yourself awake. Coffee and tea the day early is fine. But later on in the day can often affect your system that night. Okay, just a quick review. So have a breathe again now. Just breathe in and breathe out again. You'll find straight away a calming thing happening to you. That's the first thing. Your friendships, your connections, value those and reactivate those. Keep them going. Ring someone today, talk to someone today, have some contact with somebody, tell them things, hear their story. That helps us all get through all this stuff. Activity, movement, walking, stretching, even that simple stretch thing I mentioned, that simple thing, really good. That moment to care for yourself, that self-care thing, that 5 minutes just for yourself, just to calm down, get your own cup of tea, your own coffee, and just calm down, relax, and take that time just for yourself. And the perspective on things. I'll see more about that now in the next one coming up, because we can worry about things terribly. Getting perspective in that is important. And of course your night's sleep. I mentioned I come from the library here today, so don't forget your library is around you all the time. Even though it might be physically closed, you can still access the library through all sorts of ways. Don't forget you have BorrowBox, which is a brilliant thing, which is a real lifesaver. That way you can use to download books. Any books in the library here, you can download these onto your device, onto your tablet or your phone, and read these things. Also for newspapers, for magazines, we have what's called All-Be Digital. So you can download that, put that onto your phone, and use that to get your magazines and your periodicals. So you're never out of touch. You have all the information you need as well. They're around you all the time. That's all here in the library. The library will be closed. That's all still here in the library. Okay, stay well. Look after yourself. Look after each other. And I will talk to you in the next video I'm going to do about calming your mind down and slowing down those racing thoughts that might keep you awake at night and worrying during the day. But till then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you again.